I'm not sure what I'm gonna do tonight. I was gonna do like a catch-up stream on Saturday, but I was feeling a bit like a spare part today because being back is really weird. It's simultaneously like I never left, but also like I've been gone for a very long time. But I was literally gone for like, I can't do maths, 8 days, whatever you want, though preferably without doxing. How was the kingdom in Bristolia? Did you do a Bristol? We did a Bristol. We went to the aquarium, it was really cool. It was also an extremely unplanned and kind of haphazard visit in the first day. We spent mostly, I don't know, that was real dumb. Yeah, that Fish was very jealous. Fish, I'm calling her Fish. Fish was very jealous. And it was literally just a random brainwave I had as we were like getting closer to Bristol, and I was like, I want to go to an aquarium. I haven't been to an aquarium probably in about 20 years. I want to go to an aquarium, and my mum was like, I don't think Bristol has one. And I was like, I'm fucking Googling this, because they do, and it was great. And it was full of fish, and tiny sharks, and even tinier jellyfish. It was, I'm so glad we went. It was very, very good, and I did get some... I am not prepared because I bought a dude. Yeah, that's how I'm phrasing that. I bought a dude, but he's on my shelf in the other room. Kaz, hello, how you doing? Welcome in. Hope you all are having a good... We're back. Whatever the hell it is we are doing today. No, wait, that's not right. Whatever the hell day it is today. Also, what the fuck are we doing? I don't know. Your weekend is great. It's Thursday. Do you mean your weekend was great, or the weekend coming will be great? I know, it's a bank holiday today, and we are closed for business tomorrow. Oh, nice. I sort of was never really affected by bank holidays, even when I was working. They just never seemed to be anything that affected me. I mean, in school, it was great, because it was like, yay, that's a day I don't have to spend in that prison. That's pretty great, but after I left school, it was like, doesn't affect me anymore. Except for the fact that I always seem to need to go to the bank on bank holidays. That does keep happening, which is very annoying. This weekend coming will be hell. There's a heat wave on the way. It's already too hot. We had, like, pretty nice weather all the time that Sam Dock was here. And basically, like, all the way down to Bristol. But in Bristol, for the 2 days that we were there, it was cold and wet and cloudy. And then the day we left, it was all sunny. And that sunny weather basically went with us the whole way back up. And I do have some pictures of scenery and things somewhere on this computer that I can show you. Very relaxatory situation. I have also ordered my very first custom emotes. Very excited for that one. Are you getting back to streaming, Kaz? Are you getting back to streaming, Kaz? I've got to remember what all my buttons do. Haven't charged the Catacam because I'm clever. But this is actually the last picture I took of the trip, and it was after we got off the ferry with the sun setting, completely clear blue skies, all the way back up home. And that was always the plan, I just never knew when I was going to be ready. Well, I knew that you were going to return to streaming, but I wasn't sure if it was going to be this soon, but glad to hear it. Custom emotes were always fun. But yeah, tentative return around July. I will make a note mentally that I will forget, but I do believe I am following you, so just gonna double check that. Oh, well, yes, oh yes, I am following you. I am now. Shout out to Kaz, because he's pretty cool. But yeah, we did some holidaying. I think there's some fish in here. I think. What are you hemming me for, Vixie? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? I mean, I'm accustomed to fucking shit up, but in this context, what did I do? I just spat. Oh, good lord, that was horrible. I just spat. And he was visible. Good lord, that was horrendous. I apologize. Oh, look, it's a picture of an octopus. I put some of these pictures on Twitter in case you didn't see them. I didn't put them in a single Discord because why would I do that? That would be sensible. Oh, look, it's me. And some fish. And a tortoise. Look at this guy. Fish whoosh. This guy is fucking huge. He's like at least 5 foot long. He's like 5 foot long. Look at these gigantic fucking eyeballs. They're bigger than human eyes. Easy. This guy was fucking huge. And he was watching us. He just hung out in front of the glass, watching everybody watch him. Big bitch. And there's some more, and I think that's actually it. Oh no, wait, look, baby shark. Don't fucking sing anything. It's actually a cat shark, I think, because it's got little kitty whiskers. And I think some of them even had like the leopard print. This was about the biggest shark that we could find. I wanted bigger, but you can't have everything. That's a Bristol Museum and Art Gallery. We were only able to be in there for about 20 minutes. Because boy, I'm gonna tell when I'm done spitting all over my own face this story of this holiday in all the wrong order. None of it's gonna be everything in Bristol. Okay, it's a city. The biggest city I've been aware of recently is Inverness, and that is not a big city. It is a tiny city. Bristol is fucking huge. Holy shit, it is so big. It's so tall. I was like standing in front of not this church tower, but I think another one, and I just kept having to look up to see the top of it because everything was so damn tall. It was huge. And boy, do I still want to live there. I do want to live there, and I realized, one, I hate going on holiday. There were, like, the good things about it were brilliant. Like, they're absolutely phenomenal. I had such a good time with the good times, but the bad times, they weren't honestly that terrible. It was a little touch and go on some occasions, but mostly it was me just being very ill prepared for basically everything. That didn't help. I forgot my walking stick, and we were partly road tripping it, so my body just sort of rebelled against me. Surely you wouldn't be living in the thick of the city whenever you move. Boy, do I want to live in the thick of the city. Boy, do I just want to be all up in there. I want to be right in the middle of the thick city. I want to be right in the middle of the action. I want to hear it. I want to see it. Maybe I want to feel it through vibrations in the floor. Don't read into that. It's the thing I realised about being on holiday. There was an end to that sentence somewhere at this Metropolitan Cheeks. Watch it. Watch it. That was actually just the room from my premiere in hotel room on the way back. I can't remember where this is. Somewhere in Scotland, she says helpfully. And all of these I took on the bus on the way back. So most of my photos from this trip are literally from like the last 3 hours of the journey. And that's from the ferry. Clear skies. It was just, and that's the last picture. That's literally all the pictures I took. That's already open. It's from here to here. I will say, I meant to actually send this one to some dork because I took this ferry the day he got here. And that's the ferry he was on. I literally took it from the pier and then completely forgot. I completely forgot I took this picture until it showed up in my phone. I was like, oh yeah. Hold on. This is a very surreal image of Sarah in the town square, flopped on the floor with her ear to the stone, occasionally quipping, ooh, Bristol-y. Well, I plan to be doing that on the floor of my flat that I will live in. That's the thing. I don't want to go on holiday to a city because that's just fucking exhausting. As case in point, that hill we tried to walk up was a mistake. But it's a mistake we learned from. Mostly because the thing I did immediately when I got home is pack a suitcase full of stuff that is just mobility and comfort aids for when I am traveling. I've got another neck cushion, I've got a back cushion for my lower back, because boy did my lower back just start to collapse in on itself after How long was that in the car? 6 hours? Something like that. Ow. Also, on top of that was the, what, like 2.5 hours on the bus? Oh, and my collapsible walking stick, because I had to buy a new walking stick. Because of course I did, because I forgot the one I have here, and I only own one, and boy did my body just hate me for most of that trip. But I had a good trip, and boy did I buy a lot of books. I haven't counted them yet, but there was a lot. You use a pimp stick? Well, no, not really. It's got just... It doesn't have the pimp top, it's just got like the standard walking stick top, but yeah. Bristol's especially thick, I must have more. Guys, cool it. Oh, but yeah, holiday was, holiday. I'm very tired. I managed to not say I was tired a whole lot on that trip, and that had absolutely nothing to do with some dork smirking at me every single time I did. No, sorry, it had nothing to do with that. Nothing at all. I'm very tired. I keep spitting on... Why have I developed this habit of just accidentally spitting on my own face? On camera. Yeah, there it is. It's almost 100. It's almost 100 times I've said that on stream since that counter was implemented. So yeah, trip was fun. I don't remember what I did. I believe in you to hit that number. Yeah. One day, I am sure. Yeah, I think I will say the worst part of that whole day wasn't my back and my legs just giving up on me. No, it was our decision to travel back on May Day, bank holiday. But basically, I went over my credit card limit trying to find somewhere for us to stay on the way back. Because everywhere was booked solid. Everywhere. I did manage to find like a really nice tiny three bedroom, which it was nice. That was for me and my mum and my brother on the way back, and of course they managed to book the premiere in. I say managed. I had to. I was burdened with the horrific option of having to go for one of their Premiere Plus rooms because they didn't have any of the standard ones available, so I got a really nice room with the Premiere. It cost me a bit. It didn't actually cost me a whole lot more, which was nice, but it did make me go over my credit card limit. And that leads me to the fact that I am now extremely poor. Because it turns out, guys, that holidays are expensive. They cost a lot of money. So that's fun. The next time I go down to Bristol will be the Flat Hunt. And that won't be until we hit that goal. And even after we hit that goal, I'm gonna do a proper budgeting plan with my mum because she'll keep me straight and implement a new goal if I need to actually, cover all that. And then it's all just gonna sit in my savings account until I'm ready to go. For specifically, even the flats around, they might well be. I didn't do any flat hunting when we were there because we were literally only there for 2 days, and we were just like, let's just get there and then we'll figure it out from there. And that's kind of what we did, and it wasn't half bad. I mean, I get to see a fair bit of the gallery. I think the biggest mistake we did was Mum was like, let's meet up with one of my old Bristol friends, and she took us to this gallery, and then she spent the entire time with her friend, and me, JJ, and resident Dork were just sat there like, what do we do? What do we do? So the next day, JJ stayed in our accommodation, hung out by himself, which he is happy enough to do. Mum went out and saw 3 more of her friends, and then me and Dork, who I'm probably just going to call Dork from now on, went to the aquarium, and we had tacos for lunch, which was really nice, and we climb that fucking hill. But we got a bookshop on the way. That hill nearly it didn't nearly kill me, but that's what it felt like at the time. It was very painful. But I did have my new stick by that point, so that helped. I also had, like, I don't know, some dork to just lean on like a doorpost. It's a very good question. I might just continue calling you Orchid because it's that or your actual name. But to be honest, like, on the trip, I just kept on alternating between the two. There didn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it. Your name ends in Hog now. It used to begin with what? Vigsley, you're a genius. You're a genius. It all comes full circle. But yeah. And by extension, that becomes Pumbaa. When I was a young warthog. Yeah. Still getting used to these. Except he was never young. I realised that, Kaz. So the canon is cemented in song, so it shall be. What the fuck? I don't think that was cemented in song. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. In all honesty, though, it was absolutely wonderful. Oh my goodness. Because yeah, the first night on the way down, my mum was like, we'll book into a hotel south of Glasgow. Fun fact, the way we were going, south of Glasgow, there wasn't a hotel for 100 miles. So that was fun. And then it was only by some kind of miracle, I suppose, that there were actually 2 rooms available at the hotel we finally did find. And by we, I mean some dork was able to find one for us. And they, by beautiful coincidence, happened to have a cancellation. So we were able to rest. The next morning, I immediately had to go out and buy a walking stick because that was a long time in a car without adequate stretching, and car seats are not pleasant to one's lower back, particularly mine. If Hakuna Matata means no worries for the rest of your days, what does Hakuna Matata mean? We had a very spicy debate in Yara's chat yesterday as to whether Treasure Planet was better than Titan AI, 2 films of which I have not seen. I can't get past the animation of Titan AI. I find it jarring and borderline unwatchable. Although I have heard they're both very good. Yeah, it was definitely an experiment. Like, I feel like the concept of it was really good. What I did see of it, the concept was really good. Muppet Treasure Island will always be supreme. Hard facts right there. Hard facts. Muppet Treasure Island. The only thing that will beat Muppet Treasure Island is Muppet Christmas Carol. And I still prefer Muppet Treasure Island because Muppet Treasure Island doesn't make me cry. Sorry if I yelled that. And it includes Tim Curry. Yeah. Welcome back, nerd. Hope you had a good phone call. Well, yes, but it's not Don Bluth, though. I don't know who Don Bluth is. You'll learn. I don't know who most people are. And I don't know what most things are. And most jokes I will not get. Booth was a cinematographer that made films like Land Before Time. Yeah, I just googled him. He was an animator primarily. But in terms of quote-unquote kids movies, because fucking hell, I'll be watching Muppet Treasure Island when I'm old and grey. I tried watching Anastasia, and by that I mean I tried watching it with my hypercritical older brother and historically accurate father, and they turned it off before we were even 30 minutes through. So I was just like, well, that's that then. And considering the TV with Sky Plus was in my hypercritical older brother's bedroom, he got to say what we could watch and what we could not. Because that was a sure brilliant idea. Yeah, give it to that guy. Put the router in his room too. Give him Sky Plus. Why did my parents let him do that? I'll tell you why. It's because I love my parents, but boy, can they be pushovers sometimes? It's sad, but it's true. I'd like to say it's less true now, but I haven't lived at home in 5+ years, and it's a very good reason for that. But yeah, I haven't seen Anastasia, I haven't seen Titan AE, and I haven't seen Treasure Planet. I have seen The Iron Giant, though. I liked The Iron Giant. That was fun. I'm just randomly thinking of... Or rather, I'm thinking of just random animated kids' movies that I have seen. I call them kids' movies. They are films I would watch as an adult. Well, I can't even remember if Anastasia was Disney or not. They're family films, yeah. Which I would also watch by myself. I remember I asked my mum to rent a film that the whole family could enjoy. And she picked up a really obscure, like, Christmas movie. And I looked at it and just thought, that's just a film that she hoped her whole family would enjoy. What about Pagemaster? Seen that one? I've never even heard of Pagemaster. What have I been doing with my life? That's a very good question. I'll get back to you when I find out. I have absolutely no idea what Pagemaster is. Never heard of it. Right, that is changing. Please oogly boogle. I came out the year I was born. It's got Christopher Lloyd in it. It's got a lot of people in it. Holy shit. What are you? It's a movie about books. Well, you've got my attention. I've literally never heard of this. It's about living books. And dicks of the Moby kind. I do love whales. It's the fucking truth, okay? I love whales. I even got a book about whales. On the holiday. In the bookshop and halfway up that really, really steep hill. At some point, I will have a Discord server again. At some point, I will sit down and watch all of these films that I have never heard of. Because that's probably the only way it's actually going to get me to sit down and do it. In subject of books, have we seen Black Books? Yes. Ugh. Slightly sour memory attached to that. It was a guy I used to live with who I watched it with. To be fair, good times were had when we watched it, but also... Ugh. Well, Bill Bailey is, I'm pretty sure, in every single episode of Black Books. Yeah, he's part of the main cast. Yeah. Space between every and one in that context, Bigsley, because Bill is not in everyone. He's in every... Exactly. Dylan Moran is my spirit animal. Yeah, that was what guy I lived with said, and I was Tamsin Grieg. There I did have fun, but slightly tarnished. I need to rewatch it. Potentially with someone who will not tarnish. That sounded weird. Watch party. I am so fucking tired. I can't watch bloody shit. I can't even sit at this desk for an extended period anymore. That's why I capped myself at 3 hours. I guess so. It's always consensual with Bill. I guess so. He does seem just like a really nice guy. Can't say I met him, but I did go to one of his live shows once, and that was really good. Hey, I did a thing. I used to go out and do things. That's less likely these days. And frankly, even when I moved to Bristol, I'm still not going to go outside. I just want to be surrounded by the city. I don't want to do anything with it except look at it. Know that it's there. Mixed bag, Bigsley. Good times, some bad times. I'd say mostly good times. Yeah, I think my Bill Bailey show was 2012. It looks nice, but it is also loud. I like loud. I am sick to death of country quiet. I'm sick to death of it. That's what you call ironic, isn't it? My hair is annoying me. My hair is always annoying me. I've seen all of both, so I've likely seen you then, Whopper. It's possible. Yeah, I just don't go outside a whole lot. And that's not gonna change. That's not gonna change. I'm trying to think what else happened on the trip. Did you consume nutrients? Oh, that's a funny story. I think in the entire time I was away, I didn't hydrate enough at all. Like the entire time I was away, not to go TMIs, I didn't have a single pee that wasn't yellow the entire time I was away. I was not having enough to drink. I didn't get clear pee again until after I got home. So it was just really bloody awkward because when you're on the road, you don't want to be drinking a whole lot because then you need to pee a whole lot. I've been hydrating a lot since I got home. Clear pee most of today and yesterday. I ate some foods. You know, I had a spare couple of water bottles while we were out exploring. Yeah, but that still would have just meant I needed the toilet more, and I hate public restrooms. Jeez. The fucking toilets. The ones in Milton Keynes can kiss my ass. They were disgusting. And they had those stupid soap water blow hand dryer hybrids that didn't fucking work. And then when me and Mum were trying to get home, the only toilets in the car drop-off place for the rental were ones that you had to pay for, which ate my 50 pence and then I had to pay again with my card. And they were absolute dog shit. They were dog shit toilets. They stank. And they were just dog shit. You shouldn't have to pay for dog shit toilets. You shouldn't have to pay for toilets at all. Yeah, I ended up recycling my water bottle. That's why I've got this one now. Because boy, did we end up buying too much fucking food for the picnic, and then at the end, when we ditched the car and had to get the bus, public transport again, it was a case of, we're not carrying all this food, we cannot be fucking bothered, so we just sat at the bus stop and ate the food, just so we didn't have to carry it anymore. Meds break, take me if you... It's a good point, actually. I need to buy some more tablets for the summer's festival run. Oh, jeez. I just don't want to go outside. Ever again. I really, really don't. I just don't. Hey, Gonk, how you doing? Oh, my God. So, you know, I did have a really good time. But I hate traveling. I thought, let's go on a road trip. Let's take the scenic route. It'll be fun. No, lies and slander. Road trips are not fun. So the scenic route is not fun. The fucking roads by Loch Lomond were a death trap. The fact that you had signs, it was like twisty and turny, all like that, and you had signs saying, hey, oncoming traffic might be in the middle of the road, but you won't see that until you turn a corner and potentially just fucking crash into them. That was horrendous. That was absolutely fucking awful. And add on top of that my mum's fucking anxiety about getting lost for even like a split second. I'm never going on a road trip ever again. Ever. Yeah, like being at the places was fine. It was the in-between parts, especially since I discovered that while I can on occasion take gluten and I'll be okay, I cannot do that with dairy. That chocolate brownie was a mistake. But another lesson to learn from. Like, as much as I complain about this, why do you feel responsible for that one? You didn't say go buy that chocolate brownie. No, it wasn't. It tasted like fucking cheesecake. And I nearly threw up. I spent the rest of the day feeling sick. Well, the rest of the afternoon anyway. So I went and got cakes. That was not your problem. I literally went up there and said, hey, do you have anything gluten-free, dairy-free? And they were like, some of these things. Because that's a fucking myth, by the way. Like, I live on an island, so we didn't get a whole lot here. We don't get a whole lot of anything here. But what we do get is good. The mainland, it does have the stuff, but you can't fucking find it anywhere. Like, of all the service stations that we stopped at, up and down the frickin' country, didn't have a single thing that was both gluten-free and dairy-free. Dirty cheese. It was a chocolate brownie, Vigsley. Don't fuck with me right now. Thank you so much for the resub, Stitch. It had chocolate brownie written on it. Never again. This is a dumb thing, because I really can have, and I am okay with, goat milk and sheep milk dairy products. With cow's milk, no. Hard no. Hard no. It just immediately turns my stomach. Which at least now I know, but fun fact, I already knew. But I risk dairy so infrequently that I forgot. Remember hearing about cheesecake for the first time when I was a kid and I was like, that sounds disgusting. Yeah, I never liked cheesecake. Even before I found out I was allergic to cow's milk and cow's milk products. I always thought cheesecake was disgusting. Cows do not. But yeah, thank you, Stitch, for the resub. I hope you're doing well, buddy. I mean, I'm alright with it. I just imagined as a child that it was exactly what it sounds like, you know, cheese. The thing is, I like cheese. Some of it I can even eat. I can have queso manchego, fun enough. I can have, like, Greek Greek cheese. That's what that my mum bought while we were away. And it was made of sheep and goat's milk, and that was fine. I was fine with that. I literally finished it off for lunch yesterday. I was fine. But I have also discovered recently that I'm not that good with cocoa. I'm not good with chocolate. If I have, like, too much cocoa, that will make me feel sick too. So with the brownie, it was definitely a combination of the two. But it did taste like cheese. I think it's with wheat products, I tend to get, like, maybe a little bit of a stomach ache afterwards, like, stomach ache rather than nausea. But with cheese, it tastes wrong. And it makes me feel sick. And it can give me a pretty horrible rash around my mouth if I have too much of it. I need to take this off. Oh, I'm so bloody tired. There's number 99. If I haven't said it again, I may have done. Doing okay, thank you. Working on some props I 3D printed. Nice. What kind, if you don't mind saying? I used to have a dog called Coco. Oh, that's cute. But yeah, I'm actually not sure when it was, but I had a mug of cocoa one night, and I thought, I've got some Oatly chocolate milk, I'll have that in it. Mistake. They're for a friend's top secret project. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe they were secret. This is still an empty cup. That is the cute sleeping baby cat. Is in the box. I decided to take part in Pixel Art Dailies on Twitter. Nice. Very nice. I haven't been able to keep up with Twitter. Secrets. I had like a whole lot of stuff to talk about, but of course I can't remember what any of it is, because of course I didn't actually write any of it down. Why would I do that? It's a secret project. A secret? Yeah. Secrets be secrety. Dude, can you think of anything else about the holiday that I have not complained about yet? Or been nice about? It does feel like I tend to complain. That's the good part of it being your stream. It's very stream of consciousness. This is true. This is true. But I just... It's like a lot happened, and a lot of it was good. And a lot of it was like really nice, and I had a really good time. But I'm also like trying not to air every single thing that happens in my life on the internet. But it's like figuring out what I do want to talk about and what I'd rather not talk about. If that makes any sense. So it was a real holiday is what you're saying. It was really, as I said, it had its ups and it had its downs. It was really good. And I definitely would, I don't know that I would do it again. Not exactly anyway. Maybe I'd do it again with the lessons learned. Take the direct route, no fucking cars, no car rentals, no road trips, no scenic routes. I don't think there's anything else that he's talking about. Okay. But yeah. Oh. I'm tired. Shocking, I know. I mean, you'll hopefully only have to do it one more time. Well, I do want to, yeah, do the flat hunting. This is gonna take a while. I have to learn to. Wait, did it? I have to learn to stop spending money. Which will actually be fine, because the only reason I'm poor now is because, one, the fuck up with my rent at the start of last month, which was my fault, and holidays be expensive. And I'm not doing anything like that again. So, but yeah, we did it. I said I'm so tired 100 times, and there's another one for you if you so choose to add it to the tally. I was thinking about maybe doing a Christmas visit, but that's probably gonna have to wait quite a while. Because these things, they take time. Hopefully you'll have moved before the holidays. Highly unlikely. Because we're not even halfway up on this. And I'm not putting anything in motion until we've hit this goal. And the only thing I'm putting in motion after we hit that goal immediately is the budgeting to find out how much I actually do need. And then I'm going to update that to reflect it. And only then, after that goal has been reached, am I actually going to put any plan into motion. Because I'm not rushing into this. I'm not going to be a dum-dum and just move there without proper planning. Oh, sore. So it's going to take a while, which I already knew. There will be moments where I will get on impatient, but honestly, this place isn't so bad. I do need a change of scenery, but this place isn't so terrible that I would need to make a quick getaway. There is no need to rush, even if you might want to move quickly. Yeah, like, I would love to go, but I don't predict it happening before, say, my 33rd birthday, something like that. Couple years. That's 3 years. Whatever. And I would like to move, like, on or around my birthday, because I'd rather go there and it be going into summer rather than it going into winter, because winter I find too depressing no matter where I am in the world. And I'm real slow because Stitch resubbed with 33, and I was like, oh, that's him saying happy birthday because I turned 30 recently. And then I was looking at it like, that's 33 months, and I'm not 33. I'm really tired. My brain just doesn't want to work sometimes. It just chooses to not function. It's just like, I could, but why though? My brain is just like, nah man. I'll take the easy route, even if the easy route makes me seem stupid. My brain is just micronapping. I didn't mean to exit my music. It's fine though, because I really like this piece and I put it right to the beginning. I need to minimize this because I'm touching things that don't need touching. Do you want to count how many times I've been on Twitter since this stream started? It's a bit. Back away from the buttons.
Curiously, the only thing that went through the mind of the bowl of petunias as it fell was, oh no, not again.
Mm-hmm. I smudged. Ah, microphone. You're getting kind of gross already. I did have a plan, but I can't remember what it was. Like a more short-term plan, nothing to do with moving house. There was something, but I forget what. There was something. My eyesight seems to be getting worse. Something I do need to do next month and that I've already booked in for is Tobe's vaccinations and a checkup. I still haven't got fucking pet insurance. I am not an organized person. But what I was gonna do, short term, because I keep forgetting to get pet insurance, because I'm an idiot, is... I think I was... I think I was going to fundraise for that. For Toby's checkup. Because the vaccinations, last year, they cost me about £100. And I don't really have that to spare right now. You know, it's a damn good thing I paid for all that accommodation on my credit card, because otherwise I would not actually be able to pay my rent. How's that? Yeah, fun. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Physically, emotionally, mentally, and financially. I am tired. I am tired of things costing money. I'm tired of the... Like, can we just abandon currency and go back to trading? Like, why can't I just write them a nice little poem or something for them to vaccinate my cat? Hey Ange, how you doing? I'm just lamenting capitalism, as you do. But yeah, can I just write everyone like a nice little short story or something, and they can help me move house? I am lamenting capitalism because it sucks, and how much vacations and holidays cost way too much money. But yeah, I was thinking of temporarily retiring this. I've got all the money in my savings account. I haven't touched my savings account because all of what's in my savings, as I have said on multiple occasions, is going towards my moving fund. So I was thinking of temporarily retiring this. Toby, please. You okay? He keeps getting tangled on this stupid cable. You okay? Thinking of temporarily retiring this for more short-term goals, like Toby's vaccinations. I don't know what it is about these headphone cables than these earphone cables that are so much worse than my headphone cables. I don't think what else has been going on in my life. Oh, that was the other thing. I'm gonna copy and paste something into chat. Move my microphone a bit closer. Because Hades 2 is now out in early access on Steam. Like, publicly. So I won't be able to get it this month, but I figured maybe next month I could pick it up and stream it, if any of y'all are interested in it. But here is a poll on the Twitters. So if you'd like to vote on that, that would be nice. But, yeah. I am limiting myself to how much money I spend on things. Things I need versus things I don't. Things I don't, once a month. One thing a month. Sorry, my eyes have been itchy today. I think my allergies are a little... Because I think it's like springtime, it's pollen, my eyes are just really itchy. But yeah. Excuse me. I'm just wondering what else I should do tonight, because I didn't really plan the stream. I still wasn't even sure I was going to do it until about an hour before I started, if even that. I'm just doing a thunk. Give me a second. And a spin of the wheel. Just checking it. Why is Greedland still on here? We played that. I haven't updated this in a while. Okay. I need to update this. I'm also looking at my games installed. So I'm still focusing on Cat Quest and Tomb Raider to finish those. Ah, you can't see my desktop. You can, but you can't. That's the wheel. They're the games I've got installed. So I'm gonna focus on these ones. My brain just really doesn't want to work tonight. Took the Stray Path demo off. I think I was gonna play that next week. I played a little bit of the demo just to see what it was like. And it does not hold your hand at all, but it also like wasn't too terrible to figure out. Still got a couple of hours left on the stream. Typically go for 3 hours. We could play Stray Path? We could do that. Got some other demos back here. I also realized that you can't see it, it's this one. Not that you really need to, it is just a desktop icon, but whatever. I'm gonna redo this. What have I got? RimWorld has been on this thing for fucking donkeys. Rogue Heroes I still want to play because the time we played that was really fun. I'm not going to put Cat Quest on there because that's a guarantee. Or put Power... I'm actually not going to put Power Wash on. Because I'm thinking back when before I did all the juggling of scheduling and stuff like late last year, early this year. Sunday was Co-op Crimes Day. Or rather, Terraria Open Evening Day, but whatever, Co-op Crimes. So, I figure I will ask beforehand before I start streaming on Sundays. But if Wood would perhaps like to play Power Wash on Sundays, I'd be game for that. And I'm putting Children of Mortar back on because I have missed playing that. And I want to play more of that. And it's the only roguelike I've actually got going right now because Rogue Heroes doesn't really count as a roguelike. No, not putting Tomb Raider on. Darkest Dungeon. And Skyrim. Skyrim is gonna take for fucking ever, and that's fine. I don't want to play it too much. An Amazing Wizard demo. Arco demo. And Research Story demo. And I'm thinking after we finish Cat Quest, I'm gonna try and focus on basically all the other games we tried during the Whisk Awareness stream, like Kataria, Fables, the ones we didn't finish, that is Cat Lateral Damage. I had a lot of fun playing Cat Lateral Damage again, and I would like to play more of that. But I'm gonna focus on Cat Quest, probably actually wait a bit before playing Kataria Fables, because it's got quite a lot of similar gameplay aspects as Cat Quest, and maybe play Cat Lateral Damage next. I do want to play more 9 Years of Shadows, but still kind of maybe want to do that off stream and play some other Metroidvanias first. Because I'm pretty sure I do have... I could have sworn I bookmarked that webpage you sent me, Watered, but it's possible I didn't. I may have actually just pinned it in our DMs. I can't remember. But I will refer to that at some point. Again, I did look at it when you sent it to me, but that was a while ago. I'm gonna bring Steam up real quick. Alright, that's what we got. What was I doing? Right, I'm gonna finish Tomb Raider and then play Fall of Porcupine. Because I do want to finish Fall of Porcupine, but I do want to focus on story games. I need to make the smaller pieces actually covering up chat. There we go. Pending. Griftlands and Heaven's Vault will do that after Fall of Porcupine. Minimi Lane I want to check out relatively soon. Jad's got me that, and I do want to check it out. RimWorld, I'm not actually sure if I do want to play that, but somebody asked me to, and I don't actually get a whole lot of people asking me to play games, so I thought I'll give it a go. Summer House, I do want to play the full version of that. Slay the Spire is an odd one, because I want to... I've only got one character left to unlock, but you don't unlock that character until you've beat the base game once, so I want to do that first and then show you the fourth unlocked character on stream sometime, but I think that'll be all I do with Slay the Spire on stream. But I'll keep it there. I stopped playing that for a long while, and then I played it again and realised I'd left it in the middle of a run. Griftlands would be... I'm not actually sure. Just because I've categorised it. And I can't remember where I put it. Is it in here? Yeah, it's in here, so I think that would be story game. So I got it. Action games. Chill Cozy Cute, which covers all manner of sins. City Builders. And Sims, which RimWorld counts as then co-op. Puzzle games. Roguelikes. Story games. And then tactical games. That's how I'm doing it. And I apologize if I'm done this kind of review of what we're playing and how we're organizing stuff before. It's like it defragments my brain a little bit, and it has been a while since we last streamed. I pinned the link if you haven't in our DMs. Thank you. I am so fucking tired. Shocking, I know. And I need to turn off notifications for Steam wishlist because I cannot be tempted to buy stuff right now. I cannot. Ah, there it is. Thank you. I will refer to that at some point. Probably at some point, because Rogue Heroes is going to take us a while to get through, and that's fine by me. It's a really, really fun little game. I think, like, holy shit! Ava, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you for the 6 months. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. It's my first stream back after being away, so I'm just sort of farting about with what we've got going on. And what we're going to play at some point or other, maybe not even today. That rhymed. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to focus on 2 games at once. Right now it's Cat Quest and Tomb Raider. After I'd like to say beat those. You look so cute. Thank you. It's still very blonde, but it's definitely coming in dark underneath, which is giving it a really sort of, almost like a smoky look. I like it. I can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, I want to try and beat these 2, and I probably will. And basically, whenever I beat a game, another one will take its slot. Like Rogue Heroes will probably be the next one after Cat Quest, and maybe Children of Mortar after Tomb Raider. Something like that. I do want to prioritize at least 2 games at once. Did you have a fun time for your birthday? I really, really did. It was a really, really, really fun time. It's a lot of... It was just really nice. It was nice. My anxiety was being a bit weird, but my anxiety was always a bit weird, and literally nothing... Well, nothing bad happened, but all the bad stuff that did happen was actually fairly okay to manage. So, yeah. Yeah. I had a good time. And hopefully Buddy, who came to visit, had a good time too. I think if he didn't, I'd probably know. Squeaky cat. incoming, I think we're gonna take a look at the Stray Path demo today. So we've got time, we've got a couple of hours or so left on the clock. And I'm gonna... do something. It was minor and manageable. Yes. Yeah, that's Tobes. Oh, hello. What a cute boy. Yes, I'm talking to you. You okay? He's very cute. Speaking of friends, I can't see Watered. Yeah. He's here somewhere, hiding in plain sight, that strange, like, boar, humpback, hybrid. Good. I'm glad to hear it. What am I doing? It's a very good question. Stray Path, but play Stray Path, I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional, don't you know? Nobody tell them. Nope. Nothing to tell. I feel kind of mean. Ah! Cat. He has come to say hello and... Ava, are you actually confused? Because I don't like willfully confusing people, and I will tell you if you would like me to. Hooded whale hog is watered. Toby! Fun fact. Nothing is funny at all. I temporarily lost my mouse. Dun dun dun! Toby! Toby! Yeah. Toby! Toby! What the fuck? I didn't do that. How dare you? No! What? No! Sorry, I'm trying to... I'm trying to update stream title and it highlighted the wrong thing. What?
I love that shit.
Oh, hey, man. Thank you for the 200 bits, Stitch. I was confused when Johnny yelled at me. Who is this man? It's a very good question. I don't know. Who is that guy? It's very awkward to type right now. 200 bits, Stitch. Toby! Toby! Shush. Toby! I love my cat, but he's extremely annoying. Pick up the baby at the end of the month. The baby! You picked a name yet? You picked a name yet? I don't know where my microphone is. Yes, I do. It's right here. Is it... Can you tell us, or is it secret? Is it secret? Is it safe? Am I Gandalf? Maybe. You don't know. Secret. Okay. We have a name, and we also have an enormous cat tree. Good. That is the right size for a cat tree. I need to update one for the Tobes. Maybe make it a moving gift for when we go to Brizzle. There, I did it. I called it Brizzle.